are the new features for the new Tasky beta, which is the easy to use UI for Tasker when you just want to get started with playing with it and don't want to have any of the work. So in this new version, first off, you can now scroll infinite scroll all the way to the bottom when you select a filter here. Previously it was only getting the first 12 routines, but now you can go all the way to the end. So it infinite scrolls and dynamically gets all the routines available. Then if you enable one of the routines, for example, let's say this wave over display to toggle playing music one, which when you do, you select your account and it says it requires no special permissions. This is because now when you enable a routine, it tells you which permissions it needs. I'll show you one that needs some permissions later so you can see how it looks. So if you select a yes, you get this new tab down here that segments your routines from the cloud routines. And now you have these two separate divisions that you can get when you import something locally. And so in this case, let's test out this routine that I just imported. So if I put my hand over my device, it should start playing music. And while it does, it shows this icon that shows that the routine is automating something. Let's wave again to stop playing, and as you saw, the icon appears up there whenever my hand is on the phone. So now let's try to import a basic one, for example this charging sounds one, just to show how the permissions dialog looks like. So now if a routine requires permissions, it shows all of the needed permissions here, and it's up to you to enable it or not based on that. You also have this icon here that shows that this is a routine made by the developer, and so it's more trustworthy in principle than, well, if you import this, you can make sure that it's made by the same person that made Tasker, so it's just as trustworthy as that. So if you enable this and accept the permissions, it will go through all of the needed permissions and then just import it normally like before. And then you can go back to your routines here, and here are your local routines. It's much clearer now which ones are your routines and which ones are still in the cloud because of this separation. And also you have more space for whatever routines you're looking at the minute. So these are the main new features in Tasky. I've changed all of these. I've implemented all of these based on your feedback, so hopefully there's still more feedback and I can still improve many more things in Tasky.